you recognize your body and you recognize your body's signals and you know what to do in order to get your body back to a place of feeling safe.
So talk to us, because you are the expert in nervous system regulation, talk to us a little bit more about why that can potentially be the missing piece for a lot of people when they're focused on other aspects of their health.
I just don't think people are thinking about it. And they don't understand what exactly the nervous system is and how it plays into their everyday. And so it gets overlooked. It's sort of like the people will say, "Oh, I've had such an insane day, and oh, I'm a hot mess, and I'm just crazy, and I'm so overwhelmed." And we go back to what we were talking about before. That's just the story that they live in. But what they don't realize is that this is something internally that's going on that potentially their nervous system is dysregulated. And they don't realize that it is something that they can work on to work with their body. It's a mind-body connection to work together to help their body feel more in flow and to help their mind and body feel connected so that they feel regulated, that they feel balanced, that they feel present, that they feel joy. And also that, yes, you can feel the sadness and you can have a day that's overwhelming and you can have those hard days. But the difference is you know how to recognize that, what's going wrong, what's feeling chaotic in your day, and be able to pause and think, okay, what do I need right now internally? What do I need right now to get back to that feeling of calm so that I can shift from this feeling of chaoticness back to a sense of a little bit more peace today. Maybe it's not going to be that you're in total peace, right? And flow, you're just having one of those days, but you're aware of it, you recognize it. And so you can utilize tools to get back to that place of, okay, I'm starting to feel a little bit more regulated. And I know that maybe over the next week or over the next couple of days, I really need to tune in to what my body needs and even ask those people around me, for support or for help right now because of what I'm feeling, to kind of get back to that feeling of ease and flow and presence. Really and that's what one of the states is, to get back to that flow state. So
Okay.
I think that's really important to note that when talking about nervous system health and having a regulated nervous system, it doesn't mean that you're always in this flow state. It means that you recognize your body and you recognize your body's signals and you know what to do in order to get your body back to a place of feeling safe. And that's also a really important word, is that word safe, so that your body does feel safe at home.
Right. Yep. Which determines so many of our decisions that we make throughout the day, the actions that we take throughout the day. If we're not feeling safe, right, it's going to look a lot different in what we're able to do and get done. And it's funny because we're talking about slowing down and all of that, but in some ways, do you find that this is actually working on your nervous system and slowing down can actually be strategic for productivity, for growth?
Yeah.
I feel like you were going to answer that question too. But
yes.
I'm wondering from your perspective, because I know my perspective, but yes.
I absolutely do. And I think for a long time, there was that we were in that hustle culture. And we always felt like, again, we needed to do more and do it faster. Now, I will say there are moments in time and there are seasons in our lives and in our businesses where we do need to be in that, and I'd love to insert another word besides hustle, but we're working harder. It's a little bit more of a grind. It just is. Like, that's reality. Okay. So it's not like I'm living and floating on this cloud here. But I do believe that if you want to get to the end of your journey or get to your goal or whatever it is that you're working on, you're going to feel that much better if you get there and you did it in a way where your body and your mind were connected and you felt a sense of presence and you felt a sense of peace for 90% of the time versus flipping that, right? And for only 10% of the time. So that's what I think the goal is how can you grow more, expand more, create more abundance in your life, meet more of your goals? I mean, I have all that too, but doing it from a place of presence, a place of regulation, a place of not having to feeling like you have to do 25 things at once. So slowing down at different times so that in order, or so that you can like later speed up later, if you will. That's what I think is important. And then taking breaks, taking pauses along the way too, right? So if you have 3 or 4 days where you're just going at it and you're in hustle mode to get something done, a project done, okay, in 2 or 3 days, I'm going to block out this amount of time to take a little pause here.
Yeah. That's where I see coaches get stuck. And I do tell coaches, I think we're in this weird era right now with AI taking over and all this is, I do see a lot of, gosh, this is for lack of better terms, and I'm sorry for anybody who takes offense to this, but I do see a lot of lazy business owners as well. And so I do see people who think that, I'm just going to hire a coach and they're going to do it all for me, or I'm going to hire this service and do it all for me, or AI can figure this out, right? And so they're actually not putting that like creative work in that, yes, we do need to work in order to grow our businesses, right? That is the reality. But I think what I see on the flip side of that is that coaches who are doing that and they're putting in the work, that they almost never stop. It's like, and then they burn out, right? It's like they get into that flow. And then, like you said, we get into these habits or routines, and it becomes a habit or routine to work 10 hours a day and not take a lunch, to do those types of things. And then it's hard to break it. And so finding a balance.
Totally. Having that balance. And also what you said, Valerie, too, I think is really important, that if you're constantly in that hustle or that grind mentality, it actually prohibits your creativity.
100%.
I
have absolutely found,
right?
Yep, that when I take a break is when the best ideas come, when solutions to the problems I've been dealing with come, is when I take white space, for sure.
And you also want to be a mirror to your clients. I mean, they pick up on that too.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
if you're constantly hustling and grinding and you're burning out yourself, your clients are going to pick up on that.
Hey, sorry to interrupt, but if you are a health or wellness professional and you haven't yet checked out The Wellness Vault, you're missing out. The Wellness Vault is a content hub for coaches who create their own plans and programs for their clients, run workshops, create digital guides, and so much more. You can now do all of this in a fraction of the time so you can focus on your clients and grow your business faster than ever with more you time. The link to The Wellness Vault is in the show notes, so go sign up for your free trial today. Thank you for watching this short clip. To watch or listen to this episode in its entirety, view the description below. See you next time.